Good morning. Good morning. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. So make sure you guys join me for this topic, self-confidence and self-love. Let's go. Good morning. Come on in. Hey, grab your coffee or tea or whatever your desired drink may be and come on and sip with me. We're going to talk about a little self-confidence. Oh, I've seen so much in the real world on social media. It's very important that you love thyself. And that comes with self-confidence. If you don't love yourself, you can't have self-confidence. I won't be before you guys long. Thank you for those who are joining me this morning. Make sure you drop that gem when you enter, or if you didn't drop that gem when you enter, please drop it on your way out. Greatly appreciated. Now, thank you. And remember, I told you I was going to have a gems of the week, and today's gem of the week is no other than Trina C. Trina C, thank you so much for your continued support and your engagement. I really appreciate you, sis. Thank you. So, you see the quote of the week. The quote of the week is self-confidence is a superpower. A superpower. Once you start to believe in yourself, not others, but yourself, magic starts to happening. And I really believe that, because I told you I didn't have self-confidence before. Most people who don't have self-confidence is very judgmental people. Believe it or not, they jealous, they envious, and they judgmental because they lack what they desire to have, and they see other people with it. So they become jealous and envious because they, of course, desire to do better, desire to want better, but just don't know how, or either they don't get started on changing your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. Self-confidence is something else. Self-confidence, some people say, people with self-confidence is arrogant. They dismissive, what you do don't matter, it's all about me, and it turns into arrogance sometimes, but that's not always the case. Good morning, Des. T. Trisha, good morning, beautiful T. Trisha. I prayed for you, sweetheart, but I knew you held your own and you was okay. So much love to you. Good morning, Tan J. So what it is that people are not confident with themselves. 9 times out of 10, they don't love themselves, because when you love yourself and everything about you, you embrace, it doesn't matter what it is. My big nose, my big lips, my bushy hair, my overweight, my limp, whatever it may be. When you embrace yourself in totality and love yourself, you can build self-esteem and self-confidence. But most people who lack self-esteem or self-confidence tend to be judgmental, because they look at you, and because they desire to have what you want, what you have, they'll start judging you, talking about you. Oh, you live in that little house, that little shack up on Rose Street. Oh, look at that car you driving. You driving that little broken down Toyota. Oh, look at you. You are so fat. You're this, you're ugly, you that, because they themselves lack self-love. Self-love. Yep, that's what it is. So it's so easy for people to get in your life, surrounding you at work, family, your loved ones, social media. It's so easy for them to talk about you. It becomes easy. That's why it's so natural for some of these people to talk. Hey, Pandy Hair Care, thank you for joining me, baby. It's so easy for people to talk about you is because they lack self-confidence. They don't love themselves, so they project that on you. And I observed this quite a bit. And I told you when I used to be judgmental, I wonder, why do you always judge people? I had to ask myself that. I'm growing quite a bit out of it. Why do you always judge people? It seems like people who lack self-confidence always look at the bad in someone, never the good. Never the good in them. It's just the bad. I said, because I am projecting my feelings on someone else. My insecurities have me bound that every time I'm so upset with myself, I project that on other people. And that's what's happening. People project their insecurities on you. See, once you build self-confidence and you're not secure, you don't compete with other people. You don't compete with other people. You don't judge so much. You're not so jealous or envious other people. You just do you because you are so confident in yourself and you're so secure with yourself. You don't beg people to accept you because you love and accept yourself. And a lot of times we get caught up into not loving ourselves for different reasons, for lack of accomplishments, for lack of relationships, for lack of finances, for lack of education, for lack of desires, not getting what your heart desires. So we actually become, insecure with ourselves, insecure. And once you pinpoint that and you understand why you are insecure and what drives your insecurities, you become a better person. See, it's easy for people to talk about other people negatively. It's always easy for us, for some reason, I can't understand. Why is it so easy for us to tear each other down than to help build each other up? I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe I could get some help along the way one day because it's so easy for me to say what you don't have or how bad you look or how bad you doing. It's so easy for me to do that, but it's not easy for me to say, hey, listen, I notice you don't, your hair not done. Hey, Jamila, I'm going to call you in a few, baby. I'm in town. It's so hard for me to say, hey, your hair looks beautiful, but it's easy for me to say, your hair look a wreck. But did I say, hey, listen, you may not be capable of getting your hair done. Let me drop you these couple of dollars, sweetheart. Go get your hair done. Because everybody know when we look good, we feel good. And we're going to get to that. I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to build your self-confidence because your self-confidence is the power that you have within to accomplish anything you desire to accomplish. You have to build your self-confidence and your self-esteem. That's a must. That's a must. Lack of those 2 things in your life, you won't get very far. You won't be able to love yourself. So back to this. So it's easier for me to say, your hair look a mess. You look a hot mess. Them clothes you got on is a mess. It's easier for me to say that than to say the right thing. It's easier for me to say the wrong thing. And I'm not saying I'm myself. I'm just saying people in general. Hey, here's a couple of dollars. Go get your hair done. We don't know what people's situation is. And when you help people, you feel damn good and proud of yourself. When you are blessed to help someone else, that is a confidence builder in itself. We'll get there though. Hey, your tennis shoes, you notice your tennis shoes have holes in them? Here, sister or brother, here's a couple of dollars, or come in here with this store. I'll take you to buy you some shoes. I'll help you get up. I won't keep beating you because you down, because we don't never know what someone's circumstances are. But we so quick to judge and to tear them down. And that's because we are insecure. We are insecure within ourselves. And that's the reason why we tear each other down, because we lack self-confidence. That's a fact, y'all. That's a fact. And when I break it down, and I know just with this simple thing, I tell you, these simple things I'm telling you, instead of going in somebody's house, you looking around. Let me see what they don't have, honey. Let me see. Look at them with those old pictures up there and those curtains, and look at that couch and that kitchen table. So quick to look around, to judge, to tear each other down. That's all a part of us not being confident in ourselves, wanting more for ourselves. But because we haven't reached those goals or accomplished anything, we project that. And it's simple stuff like that, believe it or not. Talking about somebody, and hey, I know God help me because I'm a gossiper. I know that. And sometimes I crack jokes. Good morning, Melissa and Yoli. BB Nice, good morning. Sometimes I crack jokes, but then I have to remind myself, hey, you cracking that joke may be innocent to you, but it harms someone else. So we have to be very, very careful. But it's easier for us to knock someone down. That's because we lack the confidence. Not so much them, but because we project our insecurities on other people. I watch them talk about people, where they live, what kind of car they drive, what kind of job they have. And I like to know, what do you have? Because you focus so much on what someone else doesn't have. What do you have? What good have you accomplished for yourself? Think about it. What good deed have you done today that will help lift you up? What have you done to help that very person you talk about situation? Not a damn thing. They don't do a damn thing. Most of the time, what they're doing is they trying to tear you down more. They just trying to tear you down more. And I thought about that. It seems like soon as you feeling good, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I got on my nice outfit. I'm about to step out. And when you know beyond a shadow of doubt that you confidence with yourself, your self-esteem is high, you looking good. When you know those things, it seems like one of these chaos demons. I'm going to say it. I know they don't like the word demons, but I'm gonna make it what I make. I'm gonna make it what I want to make it. I'm gonna say what I want to say. One of these chaos demons comes along and they try to knock you off that good feeling. And if you not solid in how you feel about yourself, they can shake you into hiding. They can shake you into shutting you up because they figure they humiliated you, they embarrassed you, they called you out or whatever they want to call it, and they want to shut you down. And it seems like just when you riding high, shit like that happens. I notice that all the time. When I'm feeling good, and I'm stepping out. Now, I'm stepping out like I'm Beyonce. I'm just doing my thing and I'm looking good. You got that one little chaos demon or that jealous person, that envious person they come through somehow, and they start saying something what you don't have or what you don't look like. I like that dress, but it's too short. I like that, but I wouldn't have brought the dress with the polka dot. I like your hair, but I would have got it cut a different way. It's always something to knock you down, and it's strictly because they are insecure. That's all it is. Simple. Insecurities are normally projected on other people. That's all. But let me tell you something. You have to love yourself. And that's what I think we see a lack of self-love around, in our lives. I'm just gonna say in our lives. In our lives. Sorry. My hold on, my computer. I'm in a little space. I'm not home. So we see that quite a bit in our lives. We see that. We just see people who don't self-love. They don't love themselves. So when you don't love yourself, that brings me into this. When you don't love yourself, it's really hard for you to love someone else. If you're not happy yourself, it's hard for you to be happy for someone else. When you don't have the things that you desire in life for whatever reason, you have not achieved those things, you can't be happy for someone else. It's hard to be happy for someone because you're not happy for yourself. Thank you, Yoli. So, and I start, I even put myself in check, you guys. I said, you have, you have a little problem with being judgmental. You have a problem with, sometimes speaking to people, like I said, speaking to someone is a blessing, right? So, you don't speak, you just do this, you have a problem with it. So when you start reevaluating yourself, now, come on, you got to do a self-assessment in order to grow. And when I started learning a few things about myself, I was like, whoa, you're not looking too good. You looking a little insecure, sis. You looking insecure because you finding fault in everyone and everything. Why? Why is that? And then I said, oh, you know what? You're a little insecure. And I was like, damn, really? I'm insecure? Yes. Sometimes you don't even realize it. When you are so quick to judge someone, talk about what someone has, talk about how they look, about their weight, what car they drive, on and on and on, that's because you are insecure. You are very insecure. You don't believe in yourself. And I know a lot of us get so comfortable in life that we don't step outside our comfort zone so we can't achieve the greatness that we are capable of achieving because we are so afraid to step out our comfort zone. So we just stay in our comfort zone and we just continue to talk about people or try to drag people and stay in just a negative, toxic environment because we don't grow. We don't grow. And I think when we don't grow, when we don't assess ourselves and reevaluate where we at in life and what are we doing and where we trying to go and set goals and stuff like that, I think we stagnate our own selves from growth, from good growth, from potential growth, growth that will make us soar high, get us to where we trying to go, help us accomplish the things we are trying to accomplish. I say, here's an example. Hey, Jamila, I see, baby, you got your bachelor's degree. I'm so happy for you, and I'm hugging you, and I'm genuinely happy, you know, because I have accomplished something myself, or you have inspired me to go out and accomplish my bachelor. See, you have to look for the good in people in order for you to even find the good in you. That's deep. That's deep. When you constantly criticize and knock someone down and be judgmental, be dismissive of other people's accomplishments, you know what? Guess what? You are upset that you're in the place and you can't even compliment someone. So this live is not going to be very long. I had to get up and show my face. And really, I'm not showing my face, right? But I had to get up and come and do my show this morning. I'm still away from home. So I will be heading home either early tomorrow morning. So I may not have a show, or I will head home after the show. But I saw so much stuff happening, and this is just in reality. In my real world, you know, in my real world, I've seen so many people confidence be knocked down that it takes them down to a level. Now let's talk about this, because this is something I want to talk about right quick, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Listen, if someone, I don't give a damn who it is, and I want you to hear this real clear, because you can't always fake the funk, because we are emotional beings. We are emotional. We are very, very emotional. You can hurt my feeling just by saying simple words. Don't sit here. Stop pretending like you can't get hurt by words. Yes, you can get hurt by words. I've seen that shit happen so many times. Excuse me. I've seen it happen so many times. And you could see where someone has been shooken, right? That's where, yeah, has been shooken in their spirit by what a person said. Words are very, very powerful. And I'm going to go there. Words are very powerful. Words can kill and destroy. Believe it or not, if you don't have that power of self-confidence and self-esteem, words can destroy you. Words are powerful. I say it all the time. Words are not like Heinz ketchup. You can't go to the end when you pour in the ketchup and suck it back up. No, once you say those words, they penetrate to whomever ears you desire them to penetrate to. And the effect is their perception. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Perception is everything. Words are very powerful. We need to be careful of the words we speak. But most of the time, when people speak harsh, malicious, nasty, negative, vile, vicious, hateful words, is because they themselves lack what? Confidence. And they trying to destroy yours. They're trying to destroy your confidence. They're trying to shake your confidence so you won't excel in whatever area you're trying to excel in. And I see it happen quite a bit on here, on social media. I see it happen in real life. Like I told you, you could be walking out that door with plenty of confidence, your head held high, and somebody will come along and knock your confidence down. Try to knock your confidence down. If you're not solid in who you are and love and embrace every bit of you, those words could be very hurtful, mean, malicious, hateful, to destroy you. That's the purpose of them. So that person who sits around and talk about someone and say those hateful words, because what you put in the universe is in the universe. We cannot take it back. It's past entertainment when some of the people say some of the shit they say. It's beyond entertainment. And you need to realize that. Let me help you realize that. Even though you may say that's entertainment, those words hurt someone that you love or care about, or even yourself, because you should love yourself and care about yourself. Those words was powerful enough to shake somebody's spirit, to shake somebody's confidence. So that affected you as well. See, what you say to Diva affects me. What you say to Jamila affects me. What you say to Yoli may affect me. What you say to T. Trisha may affect me. Because those are people somehow in this virtual world is in my circle. And you hurt them, so you hurt me as well. Words are very powerful. You know, I'm sorry, don't get it. I told you about that. You know, I am very, how can I say this, sharp with the tongue. That's why I thank God that he keeps me in control of my emotions, because I could say some shit that I'll never be able to take back. I have done it to people and hurt people. And they will live with that hurt because words are so powerful. See, my scar may heal, but those words that you said to me, they took a little piece of me. So those words are everlasting. And that scar could be everlasting. But see, words is what creates your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Words help build that. And when people are always tearing you down and you have had a rough day or a week, you can't pretend like it don't hurt, because now you're pretending like you're not human. And that's some BS. When someone is coming at me, you know, I just had a rough week and they coming at me from all directions. Eventually, I'm going to break down because I'm human. And my makeup of being human are filled with emotions. I don't play that shit. I don't play that say what you want to me and apologize. I don't rock like that. See, that's why I don't go deep into some stuff, because I know Words are powerful. I know the purpose. When you call me all kind of bees and holes and what I don't have and how I look, my hair, my weight, my nose, you are trying to destroy me. You purposely doing that to try to destroy me. But if I wasn't confident and hey, I believe in myself and love myself, you would win at destroying me. But at one point, you have affected me. You have hurt my feelings. And my feelings to me is valid. You might not give a damn about them, but I care about my feelings. And they're very valid to me. And you don't care. So I'm sorry is not going to work for me. And I know, pray for me, T. Trisha, because God ain't through with me yet. But I'm one that very hard to forgive. Even if I say, and I'm talking about me, Mz.Teavalocity, even if I said, you know, oh yeah, I accept your apology, still in the back of my mind, you said or did that to me. And I'll never ever forget that. So please, I don't know, because God is not through with me yet. But if you say you sorry to me and I say I forgive you, 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't gonna like this when I tell you, I really don't forgive shit because you shouldn't have never said it and you shouldn't have never did it to me. If I didn't warrant it, you shouldn't have never did it to me. But you know what it comes from? It comes from you see my self-confidence. You see my boldness. You don't like it. So you're going to say words to try to destroy me. You can't come back from that. That's just me. Y'all work with me. You know, that's just me. But I'm only being truthful with you. I'm not one to forgive. I may not turn around and hold grudges, but I know what you did and said to me, and we may not rock the way we used to. You know, you'll never be good with me. But don't sit around and pretend. I can't sit around and pretend what you said didn't bother me because I'm human and I have emotions. I have feelings and you hurt my feelings. And if 20 people coming at me hurting my feelings, eventually I'm going to freaking break. Now, with that being said, you know that's happening to you. You really know how you feel. I could come out here and pretend like I feel one way, but I know when I turn this computer off how I cried or how I felt. That's when I know that I need to reevaluate the environment or the circumstances, what's going on. I need to reevaluate what's going on in my life because I'm not going to allow somebody to keep beating me down. That's an abusive relationship. And with that being said, that could be here on social media or in real life. You keep staying in an abusive relationship, You keep staying there. But you need to reevaluate and you need to assess what's going on and why you're not getting out that abusive relationship. Because if all it's doing is making you cry every other day or is destroying you or every time you turn around, somebody talking about you, you know, then you in the wrong place. And if you don't realize you in the wrong place, sorry, y'all. Take my bracelet. If you don't realize you in the wrong place, something's wrong with you, not with them, because that's what they made up of. That's what they gonna do. That's what they meant to do. And just because you leave or take a break doesn't mean anyone ran or chased you off or they got the best of you. Let them think what the hell they want to think. You already know what you're doing to make sure you at peace with yourself. You already know that. Take a break sometime. It's not that deep. But I'm going to go through 8 self-help tips to build your self-confidence. And I think I'll pick that up tomorrow because I don't want to stay too long. I'm going to read a couple of these comments, you can see. So, but remember that. Take a break. Don't let somebody keep chipping away at you because eventually, I don't care how solid you may be, how confident you may be, words can always destroy you. And they chip at you. If I stay in this environment, check this out. I stay in this environment and I know that I'm in this environment and these people are coming at me, and I just stand there. I stand there because I want people to think I'm strong. Even though I'm crying once I shut my computer off, even though I'm really sad inside and I'm putting on this facade, because we are only human, y'all. We have to watch what we say and do to people. We don't know how words may destroy those people. Even though I look like I'm built like this, you know, if I just stand there, people will continue to chip, chip. Chip is just like chiseling a rock sculpture. You chiseling every day. You chiseling out that sculpture to look like Mz.Teavalocity. This man working every day, and he keep chipping and chipping and chipping and chiseling and chiseling. Then eventually it'll look like the sculpture he desired, right? The same with us. People keep chipping and chipping and chipping away at us, dragging us, talking about us, destroying us, trying to hurt us, whatever, abusing us. Eventually, you guys, it will be no more. It just won't be anymore. You won't have any more confidence. You won't have any boldness. You won't have any self-esteem because you stayed in that place to allow them to destroy whatever confidence, self-esteem you had. You are allowing people to destroy it. You can feel however you want to feel, but if somebody keeps telling you something, and that's the purpose that they continue to do it because they trying to chip away at your self-confidence. You guys better pick up on some shit now. Excuse me. Let me read some of these. Come through. Thank you, Yoli. T. Trisha. Amen. Thank you, T. Trisha. Much love to you. You are a very nice, put together woman. Nice looking. Thank you, Yoli. Appreciate that. I try to keep myself up, but let me tell you something. I have struggled through many pains, but I've always kept myself up. I've always kept myself. You never knew how I was hurting inside or what I was going through because I always had kept myself up physically, but I was hurting inside. Yeah, I've been through some stuff. I was hurting inside, but you would never be able to tell if I didn't tell you. You would never look at me and knew that I was going through pure hell because I always kept myself up physically, but I was hurting mentally and spiritually. So I had to do some self evaluation and assessments. And what happened is, hold on 1 minute, Karen. Okay, I'm good. So what happens is eventually things will chip. I forgot where I was at. Well, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Life with Jamil, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Melissa Scott, thank you for stopping by. As always, my gemologist, Queen Diva, Yoli Speak, thank you for joining me this morning. Yeah, self-confidence is deep. Good morning, Michi. Tan 7J, thank you. Words have power. Yes, 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 yes. They sure are. Let's see. I think you mean I'm preaching this morning. Thank you, Yoli. Hey, Jay, what's up? What's up? Good morning, baby. Let me read what Hey Jay say. Yes, God has really touched my tongue because I can't fight with my hands, but I'll kill you with my mouth. I was ruthless with it too. Thank God for growth. Exactly. I was nasty, y'all. Nasty. I was nasty with it. But I thank God. Hey, BB Nice. I thank God for real, you guys, that God has given me self-confidence and self-control. But with self-confidence, you have to be humble too. You have to be very humble because sometimes self-confidence could turn into arrogance. We're going to talk about that later on in this week. We'll talk about that later on this week. But anyway, I have to control my tongue, and I'm so, so glad that I experienced every hurt, every pain, every good, every bad, because God built me for it tough. But like I said, even being built for it tough, you still have a flat tire every now and then, right? Sometimes the paint start coming off your car. So me even being built for tough, I still get hurt. But I've learned not to respond. Be slow to speak. That's very important. So I don't let these people get me all riled up and bent out of shape anymore. I say, now listen, Are you going to respond to that? Nope, keep it moving. So, it's a lot to live in. It's just a lot to live in. It's a lot of growth that, we continue to grow each and every day. Yeah, growth is so important. Communication is important in growth too, you guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. I have a memory like an elephant. Me too. And my memory ain't like no elephant, but I remember quite a bit. And it seems like in life, depending on where you at in life and what you have accomplished and how you feel about yourself, you remember more bad than good. That's not good. That's not good, but Tan7 said, we can forgive, but we don't have to reconcile, right? They never have the privilege of holding space in our lives. That's how I am. T. Trisha, you do know that apology wasn't sincere. My response was, you will have to live with what you said. Oh, in your case, yeah, T. Trisha, yeah. In your case, I see. I'm not talking about you, baby. But in your case, I got you, what you saying, yeah. Yeah, see, apologizing don't always work. Good morning, Where Me. Thanks for joining me, baby. Apologies don't always work for me because, and I told you too, I have a problem with forgiving people with the apologies, because those very people seem like they come back and do the same thing to you. They do the same thing. So why would you apologize? That's what you do. That's how you talk. That's how you operate. So why apologize? Because it seems like everybody that I have, and I can't remember how many I have, and I can't pinpoint every apology I'll take, but every sorry that someone has said to me, they have come back and did the same thing or something worse. So I deal with apologies a little different, baby. You are a queen diva. Yes, I'm at with my queen diva and my other sister. Today we did a memorial celebration for my mom yesterday. And it was quite a blessing to our souls. We released doves. Doves is something else. We released doves. And so I'm visiting and hopefully I'll be returning home tomorrow. But anywho, it was a beautiful feeling. A beautiful feeling. The doves meant so much. We'll talk about that another day. Good morning, Mz. Hey, Kim. So this week, I want y'all to know that this is our gem of the week is Miss Trina C. I said I would pick a gem of the week because I truly appreciate the support. And I love it even more when people come down and engage. It's so important to have a dialogue about some things. I could come here, I could drop some gems, but we want to talk. In doing so, we talk about life experiences, what have helped us grow, what have destroyed us. We don't want to put too much out here, right? We don't want to do that because people are different. But anywho, you have life experiences, and I enjoy you guys when we vibe and we talk about it. So thank you, Trina C, for your continued support and engagement. She constantly engaged in the chat, and she keep me going. So I appreciate that. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here, but I do want you to do one thing. Whatever you do, take a assessment of yourself, where you at and where you want to be. Take a minute to jot down on what you really desire in life. And ways, if you think you don't have the confidence, then ways to build your confidence to help you grow to be a better person. But the number one confidence getter is to love yourself. You got to love yourself. And I didn't love everything, and I still don't love everything about me. Don't think I'm perfect or something. No one's perfect but God himself, right? But you have to look at your situation, your circumstances, your desires, and you have to look at yourself in totality. If I don't have confidence in myself and I don't love myself, what is the cause? We always have to know the root cause of something, of a problem. See, it's okay for them. I could go in there and tell them I have a stomach ache and they give me medicine for my stomach ache. But see, I don't accept that. And that's just me. from medical knowledge. I don't accept it. I go in there, and this is what I say. Thank you, T. Trisha Love. Be good. You have a blessed day too. What I do is say, okay, I have had this stomach ache for, say, a week now. I need you to know what's causing my stomach. Don't just give me pain pills to mask it. What's the root cause of my problem? Because the root cause is the problem. So tell me why my stomach hurts. Tell me why I've had this stomach ache for a week. No. I need you to do something, an MRI, ultrasound. I need you to make sure that my stomach's okay. You just trying to mask the pain. I need to know what's causing the pain. That's with us in our life. What's causing our pain? What's causing our delay? What's causing our lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence? What is causing that? And then we start building and working on it. Just like taking stresses out your life. This stresses me out. This has to go. She stresses me out. She has to go. This stresses me out. This job has to go. It's like relieving stresses, right? The same thing. Those are analogies are great. Relieving stresses. You find what your stresses are and you start relieving them. You know, one by one, you can sit down and write it down however you do it. Write it down. You know, remember it in your head. My memory's not that sharp, so I have to write it down. And then you start, once you pinpoint what's causing that lack of self-confidence and self-esteem, you start working on it. Okay? You start working on it. And tomorrow I will be back, hopefully. If God willing, I'm able. I'll be back tomorrow with 8 tips, 8 simple tips to help you build your self-confidence. Some of them is some of the things we do already. Yeah, you won't believe it. One of them, and this was a study done, one of them is creating an avatar. Yeah, creating an avatar. And I'll break it down tomorrow. But right now, I got to get out here. Thank you all for joining me today. And remember, you are your greatest competitor. You are responsible for loving yourself. And you can create any or every type of being you want to be. You create your own self. Love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. And remember another thing. No matter how solid we may be, or how confident we may be, or how great our self-esteem is, we are human. We are built with emotions, you guys, and they can be torn down. So before somebody destroy you like that, remove yourself from the situation. That's all you need to do. But know that when you go outside every day, listen, you guys, I'm getting better. Make sure you do this. Walk with confidence. Know who you are. With that being said, if you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint friend. They are our joint heirs, our future. We are still trying to create generational wealth. We're going to talk about Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Coinbase. We're going to talk about some investments this week along the line somewhere. We'll see. Make sure you be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. Simple hello. How are you? You look beautiful today. I like your hair. Oh, I like that dress you have on. Can I buy that cup of coffee for you? Oh, I'll grab that door. I'll get these groceries. Here's a couple of bucks to buy you some lunch. It doesn't take much. With that being said, I'll see you on the flip side. If God is willing and I'm able, I'll meet you here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Thank you for joining me.